Alright, welcome back to another video. We're back in the gym again, and I'll be real with you. I'll be real. I have fallen off this month. I've only been to the gym 6 times this month, so that's on average 2 sessions per week. And it's crazy to say because I train 6 times a week. So to only have done 6 sessions for this entire month so far is pretty insane. I'll be real, but it is what it is. It's been kind of a crazy month anyway, with just so much up and down, so much lefts and rights, so much back and forths. So it's kind of out of my control, but at the same time, it's alright. Sometimes a forced rest is needed, and I ended up doing home workouts and just staying active, getting in my steps and doing my cardio and whatnot. So today we're going again, and I'm just being raw and transparent because sometimes this is what happens. Sometimes you go to the gym, and then life just gets lifey, and sometimes you just can't continue going to the gym, and sometimes you have to do other stuff, so home workouts. But today we're back in the gym. That's the whole point. We're back in the gym. I'm going to do some training. So today's session would usually be a push shoulder focus session. However, I'm thinking of just throwing in a full upper body session so I can get like a chest, shoulders and back pump, and then kind of go from there, because tomorrow I'm going to do a functional session, so I'll leave my legs alone. But yeah, a long-winded intro. Thank you for typing back in. Vlogmas, vlogging every single day. And yeah, I appreciate you just rocking with me. Drop a little comment. I would love to actually speak to you. So drop a comment for me. But yeah, let's jump into this workout. I'm gonna freestyle it. I'm just gonna kind of get some chest, some shoulders, some back, obviously some biceps and triceps, and just make sure everything that I do is just with intensity, regardless of how many exercises I actually get done. Just make sure it's high intensity, and I feel the pump. We're here for a pump today, so let's get into it. It's actually pretty chilled in the gym right now as well, which is kind of helpful. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna start off with some pull-ups, and then we'll just rotate from there. The only thing I hear about starting and stopping each time is the weight. When you're progressing nicely every single week and then you just stop for a few weeks, it's just like getting back to that first weight heavy. So I was on the verge of doing 20 kgs lateral raises. So me doing that warm up right now felt heavy. Alright, quick update. I think they got the heating on in here, so it's just disgusting to train when it's cold outside and they got heating fully blazing. So now I feel hotter than I need to be, you know? Not a good feeling. But yeah, we're gonna do some barbell rows. So far I'm feeling pretty strong. The lateral raises actually were pretty impressive. I think I got up to 18 kg, which was not bad. I'll take that. But yeah, back to the montage because I'm not doing a lot of talking in this one. So let's get back to it. Yo, that right there was tough, but I did it. So, pat on the chest. Yeah, same to be fair. I've been like, this whole month has been like up and down. Leg day is the real day, bro. Okay, ended up having a whole 30-minute chat with one of the guys that I know to teach him how to bench press, because he was just pressing with all arms and not really using the leg drive. So I was trying to teach him how to get that leg drive in. Because I was like to him, you have to tense your calves, hamstrings, glutes, keep them tight. And he was like, you're tensing your ass, man. You're tensing your ass. So funny, but I ended up like trying to help him how to tense up so that he's locked in, and yeah, he found it much better. So hopefully he just works on it and gets better and better. But yeah, that was funny. But yeah, gonna hit some shoulders. Well, the shoulder machine that I want to use is currently being used, so I'm gonna use one of the Pure Gym shoulder machines and get funky from there. All right, that is a wrap. Thank you for tapping in. I'm out of breath, but yeah, good session, good pump, and yeah, back to it, back to business, and that's all she wrote. Thank you for tapping in once again. Truly appreciate it. Drop a comment, let's chat. Hope you had a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Peace and love always. Thank you for tapping in. Vlogmas. Over and out.